Hey guys, this is me here, Tyler. I'm going to discuss briefly why I still think people should get out of the US and most any Western country at this point. So, everyone here probably already knows I'm currently homeless. I've been living at a shelter for several weeks. I'm soon to be leaving. And man, has this been an eye awakening experience. Any any young guys out there, of course, try to avoid this situation, but I'll tell you guys something. I know of three guys, two 19-year-olds and one 18-year-old. They're confined to this place. They were just like kicked out. So it definitely is somewhere you see people of all age groups. But going back to what I just said in the beginning is why we need to get second passports. And this is such a critical time right now when you look at the U.S. and our president soon to be in a few weeks. This isn't going to change, honestly, most people's lives. And I've said this, yeah. Would I support the Democrats? Absolutely not. But at the same time, the Republicans, they're not as critical as people think here. They're not going to affect most people. Who are they going to help the most? Wealthy people. More so super wealthy people. And people, guys here who think that, or gals, just because we got this Republican President Trump in office, I still think that, similar to what Andrew Henderson says from Nomad Capitalist, you need to focus on establishing other residencies and, if possible, other passport options. Flake theory. This is really the way of the future. And yeah, I know people are going to think, oh, that's hypocritical for someone like me to say, who's, like, I guess, classed at the lowest rung. Not really. I mean, look at Ross Ulbricht. He was a crypto king who invested, like, so much of his time and effort for years to the Silk Road, and he got taken down. He's in federal prison. I think he's going to get out soon. But look how much of his life he had to waste away in prison. And this is one example. There's many guys. There's the Vic, or he's another crypto guy. I can't think of his name offhand. But he also went to prison, not as long, for like a year or two. And it doesn't matter whether you're on the lowest rung or the highest rung. In fact, I think for someone lower down the totem pole, it's just more reason why you wouldn't want to be stuck with one citizenship or one passport. And I've said this before. My opinion has not changed at all regarding having a second passport, having another citizenship. It's a great thing for anyone, whether or not their economics are on top or on bottom. Because what's more important is the freedom it gives you in flexibility. Because we don't know if there's going to be another COVID 2.0. This is a big reason why I don't have a lot of faith in just sticking with one passport. Because I saw during COVID 4 years ago, it was horrible. It was just atrocious how people were treated in their respective countries. And I heard a statistic, an acquaintance of mine told me, it's something in the thousands every single day that are going homeless in the U.S. It's absurd. It's atrocious. And just like COVID, it's not the homeless thing in itself that's really alarming. It's the mechanisms here. There's an end goal with elites here. And I mean, we've heard this expression of own nothing and be happy. And that is bullcrap, honestly, that expression. Because yours truly is in that situation right now. And I can tell you, it is a bunch of crap, that expression. But also, freedom is just as valuable. And that's for me why, yeah, I don't have any I haven't changed my course at all. Once my finances are in order, I will buy a second passport, most likely in a Caribbean island. And yeah, I mean, the U.S. definitely has bigger social safety nets for homeless, but at the same time, why are all these people even homeless in the first place? These safety nets shouldn't be the end all be all. Maybe the actual core issues are not being addressed in the US. And that's where the bigger issue is. Why isn't that effort put into reconfiguring the system, or perhaps that system was built by design here in the US, which is really what I think. It has nothing to do with the issue itself. These are all mechanisms intentionally designed this way, and it's pretty scary when you think about that. And that's why when you look at least half the countries in the world, they would never approach issues this way. It's a pretty sick way to think, but this is just the USSA that we're living in at this time here. So give me your feedback here, guys, and thank you.